Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sea. At the end of last episode, we reached um, Hunter's Keep. I thought we had able to move this around. Apparently not. So let's go ahead and bring this back up here and read what we got here. We arrived here at the end of last episode. The Hunter's Keep. A hump of dark rock swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersea islands. But here's a grand house. Windows aglow. Lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight. Raked paved paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Okay, I guess usually most of these are just choices of what optional choices that you have. Present yourself at the house. They will have heard your ship come in. Why hide? Walk in the gardens. Take a couple of burly sailors with you, just in case. But the gardens are tranquil as moonlight. Recontour the island. Plunging cliffs, soft green lawns. A well tucked away in the fold of the grounds. Anything else? Spy on the house. This place may not be as simple as it seems. A very modest challenge. Let's go ahead and present ourselves to the house. They've already heard me anyway, so. Knock, knock, and enter. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where three young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The nosy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? You are acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. Blue lightning crawl leisurely up the funnel. Sir, damn my Saint is dancing, the cry goes up. Oh, okay, these are not choices. I got to continue. Luncheon with the Sisters Cynthia, luncheons with the Sisters Lucy, or basically have a lunch with either one of the gals you want, or in news. Even when the sisters aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of their lair by the smell of news stories. And this is go back outside and explore the island. Let's go with the more polite one. Let's go. No, wait. Lucy was the young. It says Lucy's the middle sister. Okay, that was one who's giggling though. I thought she was the youngest. Okay, let's go with Lucy first. She was the more polite one, I think. A daft tale. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. That's all for now. You are acquainted with the sisters. You gain one supplies, new total of 5. You've lost 16 hunger. You now have the gods of the Z, Stone's attention. Alright, Humper Sheep, let's go ahead and do, they're not receiving visitors. I have to come back later, I think, to have lunch with the other two. One at a time, I think, as well. Recontroy the island. Okay, we'll go do that. The sea silence. Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the island. The house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed at least. You now have one of this. A port report, Hunter's Keep. News. Knock and wait. You ask the sulfur-eyed maid to carry a few hints of your news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured, and you're invited to lunch. Okay, I lost my recent news because I gave it to them. Okay. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message. Okay, continue. Luncheon with the sister Cynthia or Lucy. I already had it, or Lucy, but you can have it again, I think. Let's go with the oldest, Cynthia. Cynthia grabs your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. All right, let's go back and the maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcome growls that Phoebe and Lucian are all three indisposed. No lunch today, apparently. All right, that's it on that. Do they have any shops here? There's nothing available for you here. How about no shipyard? Discover monsters and location to gain fragments. Gain enough fragments and they'll combine into a secret. The port report, Hunter's Keep, and Tale of Terror. Recall it, then light a candle, light another. Okay, I think that's it. We could do launch. Okay, we could do launch. I need to go up north. I got 2 passengers. Dust echoes, even a sentient tint to the air. These are the waters around the tomb colonies. Pause. When you see green running lights on the ship, you're in the dark and your crew's terror will increase. Watch the pips on the terror indicator. It increases faster when you are far from land. You're in the speed, right? Engine temperature, hunger, terror. Okay, okay. This fills up, and it's bad. This, I would imagine, fills up when you're hungrier. This is, I got fuel. Okay, well, let's go ahead and pause. Is that land? It is land. Okay, never mind. Oh, look at how fast that fuel goes down. What was that? Oh, these are, okay, this is burning another barrel. Um, okay, here it is. I got 8 crew out of 10. These are don't count these guys here, I don't think. Tomb colonies. Few die in fallen London. They come here instead. The tomb colony of Vinderbright. On deck, you can hear the sound that 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. Find ancient captains to speak to the unsettled salvager. It shouldn't be too hard. What else have they got to do around here but molder? A dust glass of wine. Binderbright is not the most promising place for shore leave. Too much decay, too little light, too many bandaged walking corpses, few companions of easy virtue. No cinnamon, no recent newspapers, very little pickled cave herring. Explore Vinderbight. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swayed like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Visit the first curator. Z captains. The first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like all the oldest tomb colonists. But even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. It's time to close. Gather gossip. Who's plotting what out in the tomb colonies? It's another port report. Let's get that. Along the coast of the Undersea, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. Find ancient captains to speak. Okay. Terrible bad luck. An assortment of discrepant Z captains gathers around her, compelled by tradition, honor, or boredom. She picks her nails and closes her eyes when at last she speaks. I want to find Lady Black. The captains can the captains that can run do. The rest shuffle away as swiftly as they're able. Only one remains behind. How long were you down there? He asks. 20 minutes, she replies. The captain puts his hand on her shoulder. Seek the house of the keel in Polythreme, he says, but if you can forget her, do. It's possible. He embraces her and departs. Let's explore Vinderbite. Here they favor candlelight over one building in 3 seems abandoned. A raggedy fellow. Sir, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. Take him with you. You could use an extra hand. Leaving strangers are too... I don't think this is a... I think this goes toward this. Strangers are too chancy. You've heard stories about things in the shape of sailors, or you just don't like his face. Pay his passage. An act of generosity is locked. Okay, we'll take him with me. And let's see if that changed. I think it will. Yeah, it goes up to 9. Taking a chance. You won't be sorry. I'll work double watches. Ask anyone. They'll tell you I have a good name. Yes, yes. Eventually, you get him to stop talking. His enthusiasm is promising if a little pitiable. Pitiable? Whatever. There may be further effects from this decision. Welcome aboard, stranger. You gain 1 crew. That's all for now. This is the zailor who came begging to you for a berth. He's done good work, this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of the hold. Permit it. Out here, a captain needs all the help he can get, even from sad, strange gods of farewells. You have none of this nonsense aboard your ship. If the salt even exists, its attention is dangerous. We'll permit it. A breath of air. You let him keep his salt circle and his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east. The salt's direction tousles your hair passage. You now have the gods of the sea, salt's attention. A certain matter has become clear. Visit the first curator. Sea captains, the first curator gives the audience. The first curator is responsible for the... Is that it? Okay. No more light, the steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a lattice ivory tube. There is no other source of light. A bandage shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on the couch. It lifts his head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Listen to a whispered request. Z Captain, silk skin. Not much left of me. I will go into the grand sanatorium. Bring me colors. 7 colors. Pay well. Ask about the grand sanatorium. One hears the name whispered here and there in the arcades of Vanderbilt. Accept the commission. Thank you. This poor flesh thirsts for colors. Depart for now. You have no further business with the curator just now. Ask about the grand. We'll ask about the grand sanatorium. Oh, Silkskin. You don't want to know. The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below, not unless we go to Z. We are needed something else, somewhere to end. Seven colors. Cosmo and Irrego Pilgrim Stewart has lists. Find them here and there across the wide black Z. Accept the commission. Thank you. This poor flesh thirsts for colors. Okay. Normal words. It collapses, wrestling back on this couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the singer of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book? Yes, the book. He hands you a slim illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust. He will all be grateful if you do it this one last favor. You now have one. You now have one of this. The Neath bow. You now have one of this. A page from the Neath bow. These are all pages, and I think they're all different colors, I guess. You probably need to read them. All right, perhaps not. I guess that's it. Is there any shops here? There is shops here. Good. 23 echoes. Oh, I don't. Oh, these are things I'm selling. Okay, I don't. You know. How much fuel have I got? And then there's supplies. Yeah, each one of these fuels, it will fill this up. So I might want to get some. Let's look and see what else we have. Hollow Temple, Memory of Distant Shores, Recent News, Vision of the Surface, and Monstrous Almanac. A Carnal Lounge, Tomb Colonist. Technically passengers rather than goods. But you'd never know it to talk to them. They'll pay their passage to the tomb colonies. Sell them here. Sell them here. Okay, if I find any tomb colonists, I could bring them here. Okay, let's go ahead and 10 of these would cost me way too much. London's currency is the echo. To earn money, explore the map, and bring back port reports to treasures. You can trade too, but exploration and storage are much more profitable. Okay. How much are these? Oh, that's a lot more. Maybe 2. Okay, we just wiped everything out. So, all right, let's go ahead and close this and go ahead and okay, I think I need to run back to London. We need to head, but I think we should have enough gas for fuel. was that? Is there a? Is there a? Are those bats something I attack? You've encountered an opponent. The red arc shows the range of your deck gun. Keep the enemy in range while your crew works out a firing solution. I don't see nothing that's hostile. Unless it was those bats back there. Might have been what it was. You turn off the lights, I guess. There's a chart, okay. We're here, we need to head to here. All clear, okay. I didn't understand what that was all about. Well, the lights don't burn up that much fuel, apparently. I was going through fuel a lot faster with the lights on. What's that? Anything? I hope that's nothing. All right, we're about there now. I need to talk to these guys too. This guy here anyway. Alright. The Revenue Men. Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Ministers of the Bazaar. Today they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheek them. Let them do their work. You have nothing to hide. This will also reduce your suspicion if your suspicion is 5 or more. I don't think I have anything on... I don't have any goods at all, I don't think. We'll go ahead and do this one. They roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last they leave. Menaces. Suspicion hasn't changed because it's lower than 5. Returning to London. Collect the messages from the harbor master. All the clatter and song of the dockside. It soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Looks like that's it. Okay, looks like I only have this option. What's this? Let's see. Something has changed in the Neath. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. You now have one of this. Another day, a free evening. The Rose Market bustles on Roser's Wharf. Who will be there today? All right. A little gift. A very fine evening to you, Captain. Consider a specialist. Hmm. Let's do that. Let's look and see what that is. Consider a specialist surgeon. She is staying at a respectable boarding house near the docks and has made it known that she is available for work. I specialize in amputations. It's easy to acquire unwanted appendices at Z. Employ the Catterley air. Her talents could be well employed on your vessel. The Cannoneer is a doctor who increases hearts and iron. What do I need to do to... With 30, I don't got no echo. God damn it. Okay, well, I'll come back to that. Let's actually... Let's go down to... Let's visit the Rose Market. It bustles the Roser's Wharf. I want the news. Where do I turn this news in at? Okay, here we go. The Admiral Survey Office. The Admiral picket fleets and intelligence networks are long gone. The Survey Office pays Z captains a small sum for recent information. Visit and investigate ports to gain port reports and trade them here. The first time you trade in the port report, you'll gain Admiralty's favor. Okay. We got 2 of them, so... I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty notionally. You no longer have any of this. A report hunters keep. You now have 5 echo. Oh, we only gives you 5 echo? Damn. You now have 1 favored, Admiralty favor. Your visit to Hunter's Keep has been confirmed by the Admiralty Records Office. You gain 1 fuel, total of 8. Vanderbright. Ten echo. Okay, I got 10 echoes from there. I still need 15 more. Gain another fuel. Ask if there's anything in particular they need. Well, if we can be assured of your discretion, or ask to speak to a higher authority. Was it this one that I had to talk to? The Dark Speckled Admiral will see you now. Okay. Let's go to the a higher authority. Once you've proven yourself, perhaps survey 3/4 and return to win the. Okay, can I do this one then? This port. Speak to our agent there and return. We'll see that you're rewarded. Visit the port below and return to London. You can check the details in your journal at any time. Retrieve strategic information from Gator's Mourn in the Corsair's Forest, somewhere not far from home waters. Okay. Leave the Admiralty. Done. Okay, I might do this. The university has an exhaustible appetite for secrets. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. He explains, teeth glinting. You've lost one secret. Total is now 0. A twist in your tail. You are now Faber's antiquarian. You gain 1 page's new total 26. The alarming scholar. The alarming scholar is merciful, a mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly her, or is it her? Appointment as university maritime liaison has precautionary to keep this, or is it his razor sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the facility? Ah yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget of acquisitions. What have you brought me? If you have any knowledge items that the scholar will buy, they'll appear below. I don't. Okay, never mind. You have business to attend to besides scholars. Okay, continue. Visit the Rose Market. It bustles on Rose Wharf. Perhaps you can find a buyer for some of the curiosities you found at Z. Madame Shoshana is seeking an extraordinary implication. The fortune teller, under her many scars, leads. Okay, well, I'm not going to read it if it says locked. They hope to make a satisfying trade. This will usher in a new day at the Rose Market and perhaps new buyers. Puppet plays press on uninterrupted. Personal collections grow. Words written in fog mirrors are hastily wiped away. The exotic exchanges pollinate dreams. The Rose Market bustles on Roser's Wharf. You will be here today. Who will be here today? You've lost one another day. A free evening. Total is 0. I think that's it. Perhaps not. I don't have enough for her. The alarming scholar. Is there a scholar up here? Nope. Your lodgings. Here you may catch up with your correspondent. Read the morning paper. News from home. The Echo Bazaar. That enigmatic marketplace has increased its tax on love stories. The Trader Express has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the calendar have. Okay, you now have one recent news fragment remain unchanged at 100. You've lost one terror. New total of 12. Wary. I need to rest. Looks like that's what I need to do. You've lost 10 echo. The rats keep you awake at night with their muttering and skirmishing, but the bed is warm and the door is locked, has a lock. You've lost 10 echo. New total of 5. You lost 1 terror. New total 11. You have 1 restful night. I think that's about all I could do. I need to go out and get some more stuff to get her and whatever this was. But I think right now I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.